Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to have you here as we explore the evolving landscape of the medical representative industry in India. On this first slide, you'll see the projected number of medical representatives in India by 2025, which is estimated to be between 620,000 and 650,000. This growth is driven by the pharmaceutical sector's impressive annual expansion of 10 to 12%, along with new drug launches and expanding rural markets. Over the course of this presentation, we'll delve into what this means for the industry, the opportunities ahead, and how these trends are shaping the future. So let's get started. Let's talk about who a medical representative, or Mr., really is. And Mr. is a sales professional who plays a crucial role in the healthcare industry. Their main job is to promote pharmaceutical products and medical devices to healthcare professionals. These can include doctors, pharmacists, and hospital staff. Essentially, they act as a vital link between the companies that produce these products and the medical community that uses them. Understanding this connection is key because it highlights the importance of trust and communication in their role. Misters need to have a good knowledge of the products they promote and understand the needs of healthcare providers. This way, they can effectively inform and support medical professionals, helping them make informed decisions about patient care. This role is central to the overall goal of ensuring that the right medicines and devices reach the right people, ultimately improving health outcomes. So, when we talk about a Mister, we're talking about someone who not only sells, but also educates and builds relationships within the medical field. Let's take a closer look at the roles and responsibilities of a medical representative, or Mister. This slide highlights the key functions that define this important position. First and foremost, a Mister acts as a vital link between the pharmaceutical company and healthcare professionals. They are responsible for effectively communicating the benefits and proper use of products. This means not just sharing information, but also understanding the needs and concerns of doctors and pharmacists. Another crucial aspect is building strong professional relationships. Trust and credibility are essential for influencing prescribing habits and ensuring that the right information reaches the right people. Misters also need to stay well informed about the latest product developments, clinical data, and competitors' offerings. Keeping up to date allows them to answer questions confidently and provide valuable insights. Additionally, they often gather feedback from healthcare providers, which can influence future product development or marketing strategies. This two-way communication helps the company better serve the market. Overall, the Mister's role is not just about sales. It's about education, trust building, and being a reliable resource within the healthcare community. These responsibilities are fundamental to the overall success of our marketing efforts and ultimately to improving patient care. Let's talk about the qualification and skills of a medical representative. First and foremost, a Mister needs to have a solid educational background, typically a degree in life sciences, pharmacy, or medicine. But beyond formal education, what truly sets a good Mister apart are the skills they bring to the table. Communication skills are absolutely essential because they need to explain complex medical information clearly and confidently to healthcare professionals. Interpersonal skills are equally important. Building trust and rapport with doctors and pharmacists is key to long-term relationships. Additionally, a good Mister should be highly knowledgeable about the products they promote, understanding their benefits, uses, and potential side effects thoroughly. This expertise helps in convincing healthcare providers about the value of the medicine. Lastly, adaptability and a proactive attitude are crucial because the medical field constantly evolves. Staying updated with new research, regulations, and market trends ensures that the Mister remains effective and credible. All these qualities and skills are vital because they directly influence the success of the overall marketing strategy and, ultimately, the health outcomes of patients. Let's take a closer look at the salary range of a management trainee, or Mister, when they are just starting out as a fresher. Typically, this is the initial phase of their career, and the salary offered can vary depending on several factors like the industry, company size, and location. Generally, the starting salary for a Mr. as a fresher falls within a specific range, which is designed to be competitive and reflect the entry-level nature of the role. It's important to note that while these figures provide a benchmark, actual salaries might differ based on individual qualifications and negotiations. Understanding this salary range is crucial because it sets the foundation for a professional's financial growth over time. It also helps us grasp the overall compensation structure and how companies value fresh talent in the early stages of their careers. Throughout this presentation, we've emphasized the importance of recognizing these figures to better understand career progression and planning. So, keep this range in mind as we move forward and explore how these initial salaries can evolve with experience and skill development. Let's take a closer look at the expenses for Mr. When we talk about these expenses, we're essentially focusing on the costs associated with medical representatives and their activities. These expenses include salaries, bonuses, and commissions paid to the representatives, as well as costs for travel, accommodations, and promotional materials. It's important to understand that these expenses are a significant part of our overall marketing budget, and they directly impact how effectively we can reach healthcare professionals. By managing these costs carefully, we can ensure that our outreach remains efficient and aligned with our strategic goals. This slide highlights the importance of monitoring and controlling Mr. expenses as part of our broader effort to optimize our marketing investments and maximize ROI. So, how do we actually calculate our monthly expenses? Well, the first step is to gather all your financial information. This includes fixed costs like rent or mortgage, utilities, insurance, and any subscriptions you might have. Then, don't forget variable expenses such as groceries, transportation, entertainment, and dining out. The key here is to be thorough and honest. Tracking every expense for a month gives you a clear picture of where your money is going. Once you have all this data, you can add up these costs to get your total monthly expenses. Remember, the goal isn't just to tally numbers, but to understand your spending habits. This helps you identify areas where you might cut back or need to allocate more resources. Connecting this to our overall theme, knowing your expenses is fundamental to effective financial planning and achieving your goals. So, take your time, be precise, and use this as a foundation to make smarter financial decisions. Let's take a closer look at the calculation steps. First, we start by identifying the key variables involved in this process. It's important to understand how each component contributes to the overall calculation. Next, we proceed through each step methodically, ensuring that we apply the correct formulas and units at every stage. This systematic approach helps us avoid mistakes and keeps our results accurate. As we go along, I'll highlight the most critical parts to focus on, especially those that impact the outcome most significantly. Connecting these steps to the broader theme of our presentation, it's clear how each calculation supports our overall analysis and decision-making. Remember, understanding these steps thoroughly empowers us to interpret the results confidently and apply them effectively in real-world scenarios. Let's take a closer look at the commission and incentive structure for our medical representatives in India. This is a crucial part of motivating our team and ensuring they are aligned with our overall goals. The structure typically combines fixed components, like a base salary, with variable components, which are tied directly to performance. The idea is to reward our Misters not just for their effort, but for the results they produce. Most importantly, the incentive structure is designed to encourage sustained engagement and high performance. For example, we often set targets that, when achieved, unlock higher commission rates or bonuses. This creates a clear pathway for growth and rewards consistent achievement. Connecting this to our overall theme, a well-structured commission plan drives motivation, enhances productivity, and ultimately helps us reach our market expansion and sales objectives more effectively. It's about creating a win-win scenario where our team is motivated, rewarded, and aligned with the company's success. Now, let's take a closer look at the incentive's earning potential. This slide highlights the key opportunities for earning that come with participating in this program. The earning potential is designed to be attractive and to motivate ongoing engagement. As you can see, there are various incentives that can significantly boost your income, depending on your level of involvement and performance. It's important to understand that the more effort and dedication you put in, the greater your earning potential becomes. This aligns perfectly with our overall theme of creating mutually beneficial opportunities, where both your success and our growth are interconnected. So, I encourage you to explore these incentives thoroughly and consider how you can maximize your earning potential within this framework. Let's start by identifying the quarterly period and the total territory sales base, which could be revenue, gross margin, or units sold, depending on your context. Once we have that, we multiply it by the applicable commission rate. Remember, this rate can vary based on tiers, such as 5% up to a quota and 10% beyond that threshold. If the commission is shared among multiple representatives, you'll need to split the total commission by the number of reps, or Mr., to determine each person's share. Also, don't forget to account for any adjustments, like overrides or returns, which can affect the final payout. Now, the territory volume formula itself is pretty straightforward. It's the total territory sales multiplied by the commission rate, divided by the number of misters. For example, if quarterly sales are 150,000 and the rate is 10%, split among 3 reps, each would receive 150,000 times 0.1 divided by 3, which equals rupee 5,000 per rep. When we're calculating individual contributions, we take each mister's sales divided by the total territory sales, multiply that ratio by the commission rate, and then by the total revenue. This way, we ensure that commissions reflect each person's actual contribution. Understanding how to calculate incentives accurately is key to fair compensation and motivating the team effectively. It ties back to the overall goal of aligning individual efforts with territory performance.